Hey guys, I know I usually make Call of Duty videos, but today I'll be going over my beginner Robinhood account. So I'm a new investor. I've only been investing for about 3 weeks now. I think my first week I lost like 80 bucks. No, like 50. Then my second week I lost 80. So do not fret if you're gonna lose money. I mean, I was putting like 700, 800, $900 into certain stocks, and I really was just learning. And I realized that you really got to know what you're doing. Don't listen to the hype. I mean, obviously GameStop. I should have invested in GameStop, but I was really skeptical. So sometimes you really just got to go with the flow. I mean, there is no strategy to GameStop. It really just skyrocketed because of a Reddit group. So that's obviously atypical behavior. But I have Robinhood. I also have Webull. Robinhood, it's a good app for beginners, but they're kind of a scam. Like Dogecoin, I went to buy Dogecoin last week, but it told me I had to wait 5 days for instant deposit, and it went from like 2 cents when I was gonna buy it to like 5 cents, and I was gonna put like a couple $1,000s in Dogecoin because I knew the hype was coming, even though obviously it's a joke. But I could have made like a couple $1,000s off of that. But now Robinhood wants to say, oh, now you can buy cryptocurrency, right? So basically, like you can deposit money instantly and get it right away. And so I'm like, really? You guys, of course, bring that back after Dogecoin is already pumped up. But I also own a Webull account. I'll probably make a video on separate. I only own a separate video on that. I only own a couple, I think 5 stocks on that. Most of my position is in Neo, which I'm down right now, but I don't really like. I'm holding Neo long term. If you guys don't know what it is, it's a Chinese uh, battery operated car company. They're really, really popular. See the volume is crazy high. I'm holding this a long term, so I'm down on Neo as you can see, $40. I'm not like I don't care. Like I mean, obviously if it tanks like to like 50, it's different, but Neo's not gonna do that. It's been fluctuating crazy. Like it'll go to like 60 and then down to 55 within a day. But I don't really look at like daily growth on Neo. I'm holding this long term. China has a plan to have like I think like over 50% of the cars be battery operated by 2030, 2040. So I'm holding this long term. This is not something I plan on selling in the next year. I mean, I may take profits on the way, but this stock can skyrocket in the next couple of years. So that's why I don't really like look at the daily increases and fluctuations. I really believe in this company. My brother told me about this company last year back in December, and I really believe in this company. Um, I have about I think $500 worth of stock in this company on Webull, and then as you can see around 733 on here. So I have a little bit. Let's see if I had to guess around $1,300, $1,400 if I went in. I really trust the company. Um, Also, I love battery operated cars. I want a Tesla. Tesla stock is really expensive. You can do fractional shares on here, which means you can buy part of the share. You don't have to necessarily buy the whole share. You can't do that on Webull. Like I said, I'll make another video on my Webull account. So yeah, Neo, I bought this a couple weeks ago. I overpaid for it, but again, I don't really. I'm looking at long term. I trust Neo. I try to have a like after like losing a couple. I think I lost like 140. I've gained that 140 back that I lost, but like 140. Let's see. I know one thing that I have really learned. I want to really talk about this. You really got to be patient. I could have made a lot of money. I bought Medica. If you guys don't know, the stock was pushed by Carol Baskin from that TV show on Netflix, that Tiger thing. I bought Medica back when it was like 90 cents and I sold it like 91. And that was a couple weeks ago. And as you can see, is $1.47. So I was a beginner and it started to tank. And I was like, okay, you know what? I don't know anything about investing. I don't even know why I got into this. So I did my own research. I mean, I'm buying a lot of stock books so that I can learn how to read stock charts a lot better. But as you can see, $1.47. And I had spent $700 worth. I could have made a lot of money on Zomedica. Another stock that I've sold too early, AVGR. I bought AVGR. I sold it at, man, is it going to tell you my history? I sold it way too early. Way, way, way too early. I could have made a lot of money on that. I think I bought like $1.30. SNDL. I bought SNDL back when it was 46 cents. I think I sold it like 60. Check SNDL. $1.17. So that's been a recurring issue. And I'm a new investor, and And now I'm looking more towards long term because I feel like a lot of times I get really panicky if I do short term stocks. Short term is in like I want to almost like day trading or swing trading. So I'm holding it for a couple of days and selling it, and that's fine because you can do 3 day trades a week from Robinhood. But I've learned to think long term. So I showed you guys my Neo OBSV. This is just 0.11. So I just bought this. Like it doesn't do anything. It's only like 42 cent worth. So I just bought that because I did a limit buy, and so you can't really do fractional shares for that. Vine is a company I invested in last week. Vine Therapeutics. Honestly, the biotechnology industry, it's a little bit risky, but long term, it's really going to be really good this year, especially with COVID. I don't plan on selling this stock. I think this stock really, not even just me. A lot of investors are investing in this stock. This is one billionaire from India. I think it was this stock he invested in, or who invested in like so much money in this stock. This stock can really. I think some people's price target was like $30. I mean, I plan on holding stock for another couple of years. 100% buy rating. I might even add more to my position. Um, Another biotechnology company. How do you say that? Aileron Therapeutics. I bought it at $1.92. Again, long term stock. I don't plan on selling this anytime soon. I'm gonna add to my position. If it does drop, I'm gonna sell it and buy it again. So take profit as you go. Don't be afraid to take profits. There's no reason to hold a stock, have this much profit, and then let it go when it drops. Sometimes you got to take your profits, right, as you go. Um, I kind of bought Microsoft just because I mean it's Microsoft. It's gonna go up. I mean look at this. It's ridiculous. It's Microsoft is gonna go up. It's just going to. It's one of those stocks. It's not necessarily like a stock you're gonna just buy it today and then tomorrow you're gonna make a lot of money. It's not for that. I'm long term. I only bought one share. Again, it's I mean, what is it? I think yeah. I'm not really looking at this as again short term. It's Microsoft. We know that's gonna increase. Last but not least, about 59.6 shares of this company right here. This company is a really cool company. I think this is the one I was researching. You guys can read up about it. Discovery of development of therapies designed to extend and enhance quality of human life. So I'm really big on the pharmacy, and I'm really big on biotechnology, and I really trust this company. I did a lot of research on this company before I bought it to see what other people are really thinking about this company. It's good to have that confirmation. Long term, I mean, I have barely made any money with $5.51. I only spent $164 on this. I'm gonna add more money to Robinhood. I'm gonna show you guys my Acorns account. I have about $1,600 in Acorns. If you guys don't know what Acorns is, it's an app where it rounds up your purchases. So for example, if you go buy a soda for 79 cents, it's gonna round up to $1 and invest at 21 cents. Not only that, but I do Uber Eats. I'm in college right now. I'm in grad school, right? So I do Uber Eats like 5 times a week, 6 times a week, and so it invests like 4% of your purchase back in Uber Eats. So Acorns is good for that. So Acorns basically invest money for you in stocks if you choose a portfolio. So you can choose an aggressive portfolio. So you invest in stocks, or you can choose a moderately aggressive or just a regular aggressive. It's going to invest more in bonds. And so I'm thinking about what I want to do with my Acorns account. I'm satisfied with it, but I also want to take the $1,600 and put it in stocks. So, as in stocks of my choosing, I should say, because it does invest in stocks for me on Acorns. But yeah, guys, that's my entire portfolio. Oh yeah, I'd never mentioned. It's really funny. Like it's just a cool story. I remember sitting with my dad, and we were. This is like 4 years ago, back when I was in undergrad, and we saw Bitcoin go to $20,000. Back then, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, these cryptocurrencies weren't really talked about. And so here we are now, fast forward to 2021, and Bitcoin is on everyone's mind. So you can see I was a broke college student back then. Bitcoin hit 20 grand, it was dropping. I'm like, man, what's this Bitcoin thing? I didn't know anything about cryptocurrency. I never heard of it. I was like, what is this thing? And so I bought like a couple dollars worth of Bitcoin back when it was $11,864. Just imagine if I bought the entire share, but I was broke. I didn't know anything about cryptocurrency. I mean, I'm broke now. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke now. cryptocurrency. But as you can see, it's 37,000. So it's just a cool story. Like, just imagine if I had money to buy Bitcoin back when it was $11,864. If I had more money, I only put a couple of dollars in Bitcoin. See, now it's quadrupled. Ethereum, I bought Ethereum, $341. Remember, I didn't buy. I was broke. I think I only spent. What does it say? $38 worth. Like $38 worth. I don't know how to tell. Again, 2017. I was broke. I bought this in 2019. Also bought some more in 2017. Ethereum. Yeah, I bought it at 341. Not much. It's just cool. Like, just imagine if I bought more. Cryptocurrency's on the rise, guys. But yeah, that's my entire stock portfolio. I'm gonna be adding more long term, maybe even some dividend stocks. I know I usually make Call of Duty videos, but I want to make this video as well. And thanks, guys, for watching.